I want to bring in Tammy Bruce because optimism is in the air, not just on the markets, but maybe for President Trump. You get a trade deal like this, helps the economy, helps him next year. Optimism is in the air, Tammy.
It is. And what's interesting, too, is that, yes, he's tweeting and he's been going back and forth a little bit. What this reinforces is that at least the market, certainly the American people, are used to a man who is doing what he says he's doing and is used to him delivering. So it's not even really based on just what a tweet might mean. We know that he's serious, he's transparent, he's willing to be honest. So it's a market and an economy and consumers who can rely on a consistency in making a difference and in being successful. So that's helpful.
Can we just put on the screen again, please, the presidential tweet, which we had about a half hour ago, I think it was. It was a very positive tweet about these trade talks, bearing in mind, as I'm saying, there's a lot of optimism in the air, and I think the presidential tweet added to it. Look at this. Good things are happening at China trade talk meeting. Warmer feelings than in recent past, more than the old days. I'll be meeting with the vice premier today. All would like to see something significant happen.
We've gotten used to also him using social media as a negotiation mechanism, sending messages in the larger sense about what he's capable of doing. He's willing to not have to be pushed into something, because just a day or so ago he was tweeting about he wasn't sure about what he wanted to do. And everyone notices those tweets, and I think it has an impact.
What we're talking about, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Alon, but I just want to, for our viewers who are just joining us, there's a lot of talk about doing something about currency manipulation in this deal, doing something about tariffs, whether we roll tariffs back or not increase them. We don't know that at this point. And there's a lot of talk about China buying a whole lot of our farm produce, notably soybeans. That's the very rough outline that we're hearing about. Am I right?
There's a little bit more. China announced a timetable for opening up some of their markets, some of their financial products to U.S. investment. And that timetable is January 1st of 2020. So that shows China giving us something.
I would have to say that that is progress.
Yeah.
I don't see any way around it. The market's responding. We're still up about 400 points. You think this helps President Trump's image in the nation? I mean, he's negotiated successfully by the looks of things.
Well, and look, this kind of negotiation is only possible because of the strength of the economy. We've seen the nature of what China's willing to do and expecting that maybe we would retreat because it would have a negative impact on us. But in fact, now, of course, China's pushed into a framework because it's a negative on them, certainly more so on us. And that the only reason you're able to do this is because you've created a foundation that will allow it to where you can go back and forth and even withstand a little bit of a pushback from China. But he clearly, this is something that we hired him for as a businessman, getting the right deals. This has been a message from the beginning that he's had, that we've gotten bad deals and we've been taken advantage of, and that he wants to change that, and he seems to be doing so.
We've got a rally.